This is Villa View. Coming up, Houllier versus Holloway. Hello and welcome to Villa View. I'm Paul Bradley and I'm joined in our Fort Dunlop studios by Matt Kendrick. Hi Matt. We're going to take a look ahead to the Blackpool game. There's already a bit of history with Holloway's rant at Villa Park and Aston Villa trying to sign Charlie Adam. Is there going to be a bit of niggle in this game?
I think it certainly gives it an extra edge, doesn't it? This trip previously would have been looked forward to just for donkey rides, rides on the big one and candy floss, but now it should be a fairly tasty game of football in store, really.
We were both in that press conference at Villa Park when Holloway kind of lost his rag, really. What do you make of Ian Holloway?
I've been a bit disappointed in him, really. That was the time where he lost a lot of respect for me. When he first came into the Premier League scene, he was like a breath of fresh air, very quotable, always got a soundbite for the press. And obviously his football team was doing magnificently on the pitch for the first half of the season. But I just think he's become a bit of a caricature of himself. I think he's shown a lot of he's lacking respect for a lot of his peers in the Premier League, and I think you have to be in quite a high position to be as disrespectful as he's been. So I just think he's become a bit of a bore, really.
And of course, there's the added spice of that Charlie Adam transfer, which never came to be in the end.
No, fair play to Blackpool. I don't agree with the way that Holloway went about it, but he made it quite clear that Charlie Adam was a Blackpool player and he was going nowhere in January. And he's been true to his word in that sense. Quite what Charlie Adam thinks of it, I'm not entirely sure. I think he's a professional lad who'll get on and play and give his best for Blackpool anyway. Villa will probably be a bit disappointed that he's lining up against them rather than for them, but Villa were never going to be dragged into an auction for him. It adds another kind of fascinating subplot. I wouldn't be surprised if Charlie Adam pops up with a goal on Saturday. Hopefully it's a no goal.
Charlie Adam's obviously going to be a threat to Villa. When Manchester United played Blackpool, they stuck a man on Charlie Adam and to try and kind of basically get him out of the game. Is that something that Gerard Houllier would look to do or not?
I think Villa obviously know that he's a threat. They know how good he is. Otherwise, they wouldn't have tried to go after him. But I think Houllier is a manager who prefers his teams to play to their strengths. He'll be trying to see what Jean McCoon and Michael Bradley beat somebody else in the midfield, what they can do, how they can hurt Blackpool. Yeah, they'll be aware of Charlie Adam, but I don't think they'll make special plans to nullify him.
When his team play very attractive attacking football, so Villa, might they get involved in that type of game? Because Blackpool obviously were involved in that 5-3 against Everton recently. Yeah,
I mean, there's been plenty of goals in Blackpool's games, and to their credit, they do play a very open game, and it's got them results up until their recent run. I think Villa, when they go away from home, they've not had the best of records away from home. So the first thing is to make sure that they are solid. I think with Jean McCoon now sitting in front of the back four, they do look a little bit more solid. But I don't expect it to be a boring 0-0. I expect there to be at least two or three goals in it.
And here's a reminder of what Holloway did say at that press conference back in November at Villa Park.
And let some person from the Premier League even try to tell me who I can pick. I am the manager of Blackpool Football Club and I select people to come to the club and play them whenever I want. And how dare you suggest that I think I got more of a chance to beat West Ham than I have Aston Villa? Because I'm going to come here and I'm going to try and beat West Ham, and I'm going to come here and try and beat Aston Villa, and I'm going to go to West Ham and try and beat them and all. And if I pick a different team, I've got every right to do what I like.
OK, Matt, well, thanks for that today. And thank you for watching. We'll be back again next week with more Villa View.